Also, when I was at the store the other day at Freddy's, I noticed, and when I was telling you about the energies and about my ex and how that energy, that same energy, runs through different people. Well, I seen him again, and this time he was in another person. And I know it was him because the way he looked at me. There's always a way, some kind of signature that he does. And it's crazy. And he's been harassing me for years. And I tried to tell my husband, but he thinks that I was just batshit crazy. But now he believes me because that one of my ex that came by. See, the thing is, it's funny. I'm going to back it up a minute. When you're doing really good in your life, and I mean good, and you're getting ready to level up, like I said, new flesh, different devils. And that's the truth. And that's what happened to me at Freddy's. And the guy that was there got really pissed off. And he's always been nice to me, always been a friend, knew exactly who I was, knew where I came from. And as soon as I didn't believe in Satan, and see, that's the thing, you guys. You guys don't even know you believe in Satan, half of you, because of the way you live your lifestyle. You think you're living a good life, but some of you are not. Some of you are literally living in the path of Satan, and you don't even know. Or Loki, as I call Satan. And that's Satan's son, is Loki. So this person, after I stopped talking to him, and I just changed my tune, and I didn't put up with people, and I talked about God and Jesus and Odin and everything else that God has worked through, and it pissed him off. And he treated me like shit, and they all sit there and stare at me now when I walk into Freddy's for the groceries. And I'll put my headphones on and I'll ignore everybody. And most of the time, everybody wants to talk to me and be nice to me. And I tested a theory, and I walked in there the other day with my daughter, and I called people out on their bullshit. I seen people at the bar that were trying to get with me for a while when me and Lee were separated for the whole last couple of years. And that guy that I seen at the bar ghosted me and treated me like shit. And I finally had the chance to do what I wanted to do. And God was showing me. God was fucking showing me that I had leveled up. Because guess what? That man that was obsessed with me at the bar didn't even recognize me. I had changed so much. And I came up to him and said, such and such. And he's like, yeah, like he was all excited because he was attracted to me. And he's like, ooh, there she is. And no, I'm not fooling myself. True story. I had my child with me and other people around me that knew me. So we're talking, and I asked him a question. He said, no, I don't. And I said, oh, that's why you're a bitch. And he looked, excuse me? And I said, yeah, that's why you're a bitch. I said, because anybody that doesn't follow God or believe in God is a bitch. And you know you are. You have no balls, and you will not be on the path of our side at all. And you know exactly what I mean. Anybody that works for hell, and it's not even, I'm so used to saying the old Christian form, Niflheim, you can suck you know what. And that's exactly how I said it in a nice way to that son of a bitch. Ah, yeah. And see, the thing is people don't realize God does rule the wind, but what do we talk about in the Bible and in the sagas? And in the Bible, he knocked down his truest, righteous right hand angel, fallen angel, right? Well, the fallen angel can mess with the weather and do all that stuff, don't you think? So, remember, just because God owns the earth and everything else doesn't mean that he won't let Satan fuck with you through it for lessons. And that's exactly what's been going on. But long story short, that guy at the grocery store, and he's a manager there, I got all pissed off, treated his employee like shit, and he never does. He's always such a patient, nice man. And he was frustrated with me. He glared me up and down, wouldn't even look at me, and we had been friends for a year. I've been nice to that man for a long time. Always come in and say hi to him. Always hanging out with my girlfriends from the bar, which we don't hang out anymore for a reason, and those girls know why. Yeah, I knew what they were from the beginning, and I just decided to sit back and play the game and let them siphon off of me for these last 2.5 years. And they didn't think I didn't know. Oh, but I knew. And now they know I know because they're not even texting me, calling me. Shit, I haven't heard of one of my friends in almost a month. And that's because I called her out on all her bullshit. And I seen that devil energy that I talk about was in her new boyfriend. And I wasn't about to be around it. And I knew because he does certain things to me. And I'm not going to show you guys those patterns because you can figure that out on your own and realize that. Because if I give you everything, you're not going to learn. And also, when you give the enemy everything, they're going to learn more than they need to. And that's okay on certain levels because I'm an unpredictable bitch. You never know what I'm going to do, and neither does he, and that pisses him off. That's why God gave me this gift. But long story short, which is never short with me, that's when I noticed. Again, there we go. He got pissed off, stormed off like a little bitch that he is, and he always storms off like a little bitch. And that's how I noticed. I call it my ex's energy, because my ex always stormed off like the little bitch he is. And he never has the balls to say anything in front of my husband. And when he does, it's all ass kissing. And I mean, he tried to kiss me last year in January at the bar. And actually, it was February 1st at the bar. And he will deny everything. But I wasn't drunk like he was. I got drunk after I got home, because that's how alcohol works for Ashley. I'm going to pause this. I got to help the kid. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. That everywhere I go, there's always a couple of them that get really pissed. Also the women. See, that's the thing, is that lovely wannabe twin flame. And they'll sit there and say, oh, you have an evil twin flame and he's a toxic narcissist. No, it's just a fucking devil in a different flesh, you guys. That's all it is. Like I said, God is your true flame. He's the one that's going to clean you and fix you and set you right back in the right path to find the right spouse. Because you are never going to find the perfect mate. That's not how it works. You're going to find the flaws and imperfections and fall in love with them and fix each other together as a whole one next to you. Not in front of you, not beside, not behind you, beside you. I am so sick of this shit on how, oh, I've got to be fixed on all this shit before I get married. You know, it is better as a young person to probably get your shit fixed. Most of it, like your childhood trauma shit, yeah. But I'm going to tell you right now what happened to me. Sometimes you don't got a choice and you wake up with this shit. We better get away from my dirty dishes. But I'm telling you the truth. So, fix your shit so you may be able to not take all this baggage with you when you find the love of your life. Truth. Like I said, the goddess of love was always taught well by All-Father, and also by the Mother. I know it all only because God knows it all, and God showed me. See, this is the curse and the gift of Odin. Too much wisdom. But now I'm trying to teach you all the right way, because my downfalls are my greatest achievements, to be honest with you. And I'm so proud of them. Only because God is proud of me. And when God's proud of me, He fills me with so much love and fills my cup. And that's another thing, guys. Learn to fill your own cup with God, so you never, ever have to fill the unloved and unwantedness of a narcissist or a demonic entity within the walls of someone you love, even your spouse. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you another time. And if I remember more shit, I will come back and talk to you more. But this shall help you guys a lot, because this energy, you're going to see it just like I see it once you're wide awake. And you can't be back to sleep. And it doesn't work that way. And you're never going to unsee it. And he knows that you're going to see it. And it's going to piss him off, because he's always going to be working in a male and feminine. And that's where people don't understand. They only see the flesh, and it confuses them. And trust me, that's your human side, because my human side still tries to confuse me from this very day. Especially when I see people, I'll be like, but that was the so-and-so. Not that day. That was someone else, and it shows the way they act. They'll say certain things that are not the way your spouse or your friends speak. That's because they might be harboring something other than themselves at the moment. Food for thought, guys, on that one for sure. You know, that's why I say, read your Bible, read your sagas, know your stories from God and through God and the Holy Spirit and His Son. Actually has more than one son and daughters, and we know this. That's why He sends out His angels to protect us. And now, the ones that fuck with us, well, they have become the fallen angels. See, a lot of people don't believe that the ones that fell and the Watchers are the ones that are being redeemed this time around, are the ones that are actually doing their jobs and are trying to show you guys a different route so you guys don't end up as a fallen angels in their path and end up chained to the ground like they were for centuries. Trust me, I would know. I've lived this, tell the stories, and I'm telling you the story now to protect you from all the entities out there that have been fucking with this world and our people.